You know that feeling when something inside you is trying to tell you something? Not loud, not dramatic, just a quiet feeling that won't leave you alone. Sometimes it shows up as a thought you can't shake. Sometimes it's a strange sense of peace about a decision, or a deep discomfort about something that looks perfectly fine on the outside. A lot of people call it intuition. Some people say it's God speaking. Others call it the universe. But whatever name you give it, many of us have felt it before. Life has this way of sending little signals, and most of the time they're not obvious, they're subtle. Like when the same message keeps showing up everywhere. You hear it in a conversation, you see it in a quote, then someone else randomly says the same thing to you again. It makes you pause for a second and think, okay, that's strange. Or maybe you've experienced the kind of situation where you really wanted something to work out, but no matter how hard you tried, it just kept falling apart. Doors closed, plans failed, people walked away. At the time, it feels painful. It feels unfair. It feels like life is working against you. But sometimes, when you look back later, you realize something. That thing you were fighting so hard to keep was never meant to stay. And what felt like rejection at the time is actually protection. Another way the universe tends to speak is through that quiet inner voice. You know the one. The voice that tells you something doesn't feel right, even when everything looks perfect on paper, or the one that suddenly fills you with calm when you're about to take a scary step. The truth is, the universe rarely shouts. It whispers. But we live in such a noisy world. Our phones are loud, our schedules are loud, our worries are loud. So sometimes the message is there, we're just too distracted to hear it. Listening doesn't require anything complicated. Sometimes it just means slowing down for a moment, sitting with yourself, paying attention to how things make you feel, trusting that your spirit often understands things before your mind does, and noticing the patterns in your life. Because sometimes life isn't giving you new signs. It's repeating the same lesson, hoping that this time you'll finally understand it. So today, I want you to take a quiet moment and ask yourself something honestly. What has life been trying to show me that I keep ignoring? Because guidance is always there. Sometimes it comes through people, sometimes through experiences, and sometimes through that small voice inside you that refuses to stay silent. You just have to be willing to listen. Alignment Queen signing out.